Hey guys, Msinfinity here. So, as I am sure you have noticed, I have sucked miserably at uploading lately for, like 2 months now? Um, I'm not gonna make up some half-ass excuses that are only half-truths. I am going to lay it all out there for you guys. And hopefully some of you can understand and relate to where I'm coming from, but if not, that's okay. Um, So, a lot of the reason that I have not been so good at uploading has been my mental health. Some physical. We've been sick off and on, but mostly mental. I have not been super stable lately. There's a whole lot going on in my life right now. My grandpa is super sick, and I don't know. I'm scared to lose him. And I know that that's something that most people go through and most people have to deal with, but that doesn't make it any easier, you know? Um, and with the holidays right around the corner, it's been a little rough. I have never in my 22 years of life ever had a Christmas without my mom and sister. And this year I am. For the first time in 22 years, I am not going to see my mom and sister on Christmas. And that hurts. That hurts a lot. And I know it's kind of my fault because I chose to move to Tennessee, but, it still sucks. But I'll be alright. I'll get through it. I still have, Michael and my little man. If you're wondering why they're not in the video, Michael's at work and Ethan is at his Gigi's. And, so yeah. There's that whole situation. I didn't get to see him on Thanksgiving, and I'm not seeing them on Christmas. My mom and sister, I mean. And that sucks. We're going to try to hopefully make it to Illinois for around New Year's to be able to see everybody. When it's not so hectic with, going to this person's Christmas, then this person's, then that person's, then that person's. I have a huge family, so we always have like 8 different Christmases to go to every year. But yeah. So the holidays are a little bit rough for me at the moment, and I'm missing a lot of people, and that it sucks. But I know I made a commitment when I started YouTube to try to update frequently and everything, and I have been slacking and failing at that, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better. I am seeing a new therapist, but unfortunately, his schedule is fairly busy because he is one of only 3 counselors in that office right now, because for some reason that office has a horrible thing going where therapists keep coming and going and coming and going, and that's why he is my 4th therapist now. I don't have anything to freaking set my arm on. I'm, as you can see, laying in bed, and so yeah. But yeah, so I'm seeing him, and so far things seem to be going good with him. But unless there's a cancellation, I don't see him again until January. So, which I know doesn't seem that far off, but being that I saw him at like the beginning of this month, it's been a while. So I'm trying to get better, and I'm trying to work on myself, and it has been tough, but I am working on it, and Michael is helpful. He's doing his best to help me, but unfortunately there's only so much one can do, My depression has been bad enough that I hardly have the energy to get out of bed most days. The only reason I do is because, I have to take care of Ethan. I'm his mom. That's my job. So he's probably the only reason I even get out of bed in the mornings, for the most part. As you can tell by my so lovely, kind of greasy looking hair there, I'm having trouble finding the motivation to even take a shower. And for any of you who have depression or have clinical depression, bipolar depression, all of that, some days you're in a really low, and it's hard to do anything. And that is where I've been at for a while now. When I have my highs, they last for a couple hours, and I'm freaking manic. I'm on top of the world. Everything is great. I feel like nothing can bring me down. And then one minuscule little thing happens, and it feels like my entire world is crashing around me. And it's rough to deal with. It's rough to handle, and I'm trying. I'm doing my best, but that's all I can do is try and do my best, and take my medication the way I'm supposed to, and hope for the best, I guess. But I'm going to be making myself do as well as I can. I'm starting to eat and drink a little better to try and shed some of this weight and build my self-esteem back up, because it's been pretty in the gutter lately. I feel like crap about myself all the time, and so I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to exercise a little more and try to feel better about myself, because I don't know, I feel, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like maybe that's a good step to take to try and better everything else. I need to work on me before I can, work on anything else. So I'm trying my damnedest there. And I'm going to try to make a checklist of things I want to work on, and goals I'm supposed to have, not some New Year's resolution, because let me tell you, those never work out. I'll say that I'm gonna do it, and then a weekend I fail. I'm horrible at those. But if I can keep a list that I have with me all the time, then that might help. So I'm gonna try that approach and see how that works. But if you can't tell by my stuffy sound, I have a sinus infection, and Michael has a sinus infection, and Ethan has an ear infection. So that's all super fun. Plus my insomnia has been acting up, so I haven't been sleeping real well lately. And at least today, I should still be in bed. It's actually pretty early. But I started thinking about this, and I'm like, no, I need to make an update. I need to, I need to come clean, not make some crap excuse. And so here's me coming clean, letting you know, throwing it all out there. I'm not usually too open about my mental illness, my mental health. I can't even say illness, it's illnesses. But I'm not usually very open about it. I don't know, I guess I feel like I don't want to burden anybody or seem like I'm seeking attention or all those other stereotypes, because that's not what I'm doing. Frankly, I don't want attention for it. I don't know. If I ask for help, it's because I need it. But otherwise, I'm trying to do it. And I don't need sympathy or any of that. So that I'm not very open with it with many people. So I try to, cover it up and make excuses for why I am the way I am. And I need to not do that. Like with addictions, admitting, you have a problem is the first step to recovery. And I have been denying and denying and denying and shoving it all back, and I'm fine. I don't need happy pills. I don't need medication. I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm coming to realize that I do. I need the help. So I'm making the big girl decision to get the help that I know I need. So I hope that some of you can understand, and maybe some of you can relate, and honestly, if you can, I'm sorry. But, if you need someone to talk to that gets it, I'm always here. All of my social media is linked down below, and you can feel free to message me on any of those platforms. I know it's hard to talk about, but sometimes you just need to. Sometimes you need someone who understands. And for a long time I didn't have anyone that understood. So it was me against the world is what it felt like. But thankfully I've started opening up a little bit, and I have people now that understand and that are willing to talk to me and help me and comfort me. I wish I had more of that earlier in life. I wish I had opened up a little more. So, if you need someone to talk to, all of my social media is linked down there. So, message me. I'm always open to talk. So, but that is why I've been sucking at updating and making videos lately. And I know that I have said several times that updates are late or whatever because of our internet, and that is 100% truth. I actually tested the internet yesterday, I think, and I think the highest we got is 4 down, 1 up. It's not very good. It is crap internet. So I'm not lying. I promise you, my internet does suck out here, and that is why sometimes updates are late. But it is currently Tuesday, I believe. My days have been blending together a lot. But today is Tuesday, so this should be up either late tonight or early tomorrow, hopefully, as long as the internet doesn't decide to crap out and just shut off again. So it'll still be in time for the usual Wednesday updates. So, there's that. And I'm going to do better. I'm going to set a weekly alarm to make sure that I upload, and I'm going to start kind of keeping a journal, like not super keeping a diary. It's not going to be anything like that. It's just going to be, little things, good or bad, that happen throughout the week that I can, talk about, share, update on. That way my crap memory isn't trying to recall things and messing things up and everything. So I'm gonna try that. I've been writing more, because that helps improve my memory a little bit. It helps improve my attention span a little bit. So I'm getting back into writing more, and so that's good, I guess. Sorry, see, this is what happens when I don't, have something to go on. I just end up rambling and blanking really hard. I'm also doing my damnedest not to, tear up or anything, because I don't like crying in front of people. And, so yeah. I got this big, tough girl facade going, and, lately people can see right through it. But that's okay. That's okay. I need to be a little bit more open with, when something's wrong. And I'm working on it. So, I hope that you guys understand, and if you do, thank you. If you can relate, I'm sorry, and I am here. I am here for anyone who needs to talk. If you don't understand, don't relate, don't whatever, it's okay. But I'm sorry. So, I'm going to do better. I'm working on it. But that is it, I do believe, for this video. Let me know down in the comments if you would like me to talk about anything or do something silly or I don't know, whatever you want to see. Just give me ideas. That's always fun. That's always, good times. So yeah. I will see all you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Stay safe, stay warm, stay awesome. Bye.